she accidentally let loose a $1 million stallion. For years, this horse had remained untamable, leaving a trail of injuries in its wake, dangerous beyond measure. The day her grandmother bought it, the horse charged, leaving her severely wounded and ending her equestrian career for good. Even the stable hands dared not approach it to feed. They used a homemade tool from outside the stall instead. Yet this beast showed unexpected gentleness to a girl. Mika had only come to her grandmother's ranch for a visit, but it would change her life forever. When she arrived, a young man named Sam picked her up. Soon he took her to meet her grandmother, but the years of estrangement left them with nothing to say. On the way to the room prepared for her, Mika noticed a gun hung with photos, trophies from her grandmother's glory days as a rider. At the dinner table, conversation fizzled. When the food finally came, it didn't suit her taste. That night, hunger woke her, and she crept out to find something to eat. Just then, a piercing whinny cut through the dark. Curious Mika followed the sound to a secluded stall. Peering in, she saw a restless, magnificent horse. But the moment their eyes met, it fell instantly still. Without hesitation, Mika unlatched the gate and stepped inside. To her surprise, the horse made no move to attack. She pulled an apple from her pocket and offered it to the horse, which she would later learn was named Oswin. It nuzzled the fruit from her hand, trusting. Overwhelmed by exhaustion, Mika soon fell asleep in the straw, while Oswin stood guard beside her all night. The next morning, a dark blowpipe slid through the stall bars. A dart shot out and Oswin collapsed. The commotion woke Mika. As she reached for the fallen horse, a vet roughly dragged her away. From her grandmother's angry mutters, Mika learned Oswin was to be sold. Desperate, she pretended to help with the preparations, then secretly unlocked the stall. But the second freedom came. Oswin bolted into the distance. After hours of fruitless searching, Sam sent Mika to deliver lunch to his grandfather, staying behind to hunt for the horse. When she reached the old man's cabin, there stood Oswin. Sam's grandfather, who'd tried and failed to subdue it, stared in awe as the horse stood motionless the moment Mika approached. "Teach me to ride," she begged. The grandfather, still stunned, agreed. And so Mika's journey began. With each training session, her skill grew, until she dared to enter the competition at her grandmother's ranch.